Hey, hi, hello, welcome to stream. Welcome, welcome. If you hear stuff in the background, Colby is inside my closet right now doing who knows what. Welcome, welcome. I did not grab my water. Be right back. I forgot to unmute. Basically, the only thing that happened is that Tin Paw was caught sharing prey with a kitty pet who was chased off by patrol, and they encountered Photon, so I was checking her out. 28-moon-old cat, ambitious, great climber. Just a few hiccups on stream, you know. But, yeah, she exists now. And then Thunderstar has gotten a running nose. Minnie wasn't looking where she was going and tripped over a small trunk, spraining her paw. Hazy Flick has a running nose. Lady Rip has a stomach ache. Lavender Water no longer has a stomach ache. Micah Paw has been named named Micah Bird in honor of his hard work. Aw, thank you. Glad you liked the Christmas collab I did with Skynix. I'm still a little sick. Mostly feeling better, just like a little tickle in my throat. Colby is going crazy in the closet right now. Sorry for the background noise. As Thunderstar gives Tallpaw the name Tall Shadow, he swears that he sees some starry cats yowling their support amongst his other clanmates. Interesting. Fawnpaw has a stomach ache. Sneezepaw is feeling much better. His bruises are gone. NASCAR's small cut has healed up nicely. And Albatross's kit running nose has finally stopped running. Let's just take a look at everyone. Tall Shadow is a canon name. I think the people that recoded the clans actually just made up names for everyone. I don't know if they knew that was a canon name. Thunderstar is looking forward to finding more prey as the snow melts. Icy Pelt doesn't want to go on patrol with Weevil Paw. Interesting. Minnie saw some kitty pets playing with colorful moss balls. Goose Lotus is spending a considerable amount of time grooming. Tin Paw acts angsty and was apparently hanging out for Kitty Pet. Aries Rush visits Antlerstalk's grave to pay respects. Pain. Absolute pain. Bluffstreak is on a walk in the territory. Fur Spring has the apprentices very engaged and a very tall tail. Hazy Flick tries to set a good example for younger cats. Ashleap spends some extra time thanking StarClan for the prey today. Edelweiss doesn't want to go on Dusk Patrol. I forgot how to say your name. Rateau wonders about types of plants beyond the border. Piper Arch tries to set a good example. Fennekin has a nice chat with Cat from another clan at the border. Reminder, guys, MossClan is huge. We're on, like, free pages. Crowfreckle is feeling a bit anxious after having been around so many cats at the gathering. So, Crowfreckle! She's interesting to look at along with Hazy Flick because we need to figure out what's going on with them in Swan Song. Mass extinctions are on. Lady Rip is having a nice conversation with the cats guarding camp. Lavender Water is thinking about how awful kitty pet food must taste. Her kits actually wouldn't be at the gathering yet because they're not 8 moons old, which is when they officially become apprentices in MossClan. Sparrow Ice is looking forward to finding more prey as the snow melts. Glint Shell is looking forward to finding more prey as the snow melts. Hello, Murderer. Fallow Shade enjoys the warmth of New Leaf. Greyroot doesn't want to go on Dust Patrol. Lilac Stripe somehow has a gaggle of kits following him. Adorable. We just started. Micah Bird, congratulations on the new name, was startled by a squirrel. Rebellious, good teacher. Tall Shadow saw a yappy little dog today. Faithful and clever. Hi, Pippi. I don't know if you guys heard that sound, but that was Pippi jumping up and making a little, like, meow at the microphone. Caterpillar Paw enjoys the warmth of New Leaf. Fuzzy Paw almost got lost near some two-leg nests. Boulder Paw is looking forward to finding more prey as the snow melts. Fawn Paw is soaking in the New Leaf warmth. Sneeze Paw wonders if Aries Rush was a good apprentice. Also, these are officially the Swan kits for anyone that hasn't seen a stream before. These are Swan Song's babies. They're not officially apprentices in MossClan yet, because 8 moons. Weevil Paw is looking forward to finding more prey as the snow melts. Sadie Curl saw some kitty pets playing with colorful moss balls. NASCAR is wondering what living with 2 legs must be like. Makwa is dozing off. Catrick is sitting near the camp entrance, keeping an eye out for sneaky kits. Shard Ember had a nice chat with a kitty pet. Spirejoy is wondering how different life would be if he had stayed with his old clan. Very different. Halloween wonders how Large Paw is doing. Boulder Paw's permanent condition is failing eyesight. Shimmer Kit knocked herself over with a sneeze. Adorable. Albatross Kit cowers in his nest during a particularly rough storm. Leopard Kit enjoys the warmth of New Leaf. Flicker Kit is in Tall Shadow's way again. Wheat Kit is finding Bluff Streak annoying. And yeah, we have so many cats in the clan right now. So let's go and do patrols. Before I forget, I will send out all the spawn kits that can't actually go out and have them not actually patrol. There we go, so we don't accidentally send them out. Thunderstar can go out with Lilac Stripe and Boulder Paw. In the middle of remarking the border, Thunderstar finds a distinct scent trail has crossed it. Oh! Patrol immediately stops their border marking and switches to tracking the scent of the intruder instead. At the end of the trail, they find an old kitty pet wheezing his two legs' name. Lilac Stripe reminds the patrol of the story of Tigger. They have a responsibility to help this cat. Hello, Glint J. You're gonna be really old and sick. Where are you? We also already have a Glint, but I don't feel like renaming you because you're probably not gonna last long. Hello. 160 free moon old male who is rebellious and a fast runner. And he has carrion place disease and used to live in a different clan. I'm gonna say this is an old clan so I don't have to think of an old person to bring here. Gonna say this is someone from one of the very old clans that just left their clan at some point, became a kitty pet, and then got sick. Yeah, welcome to the clan. Let's send you two out and see what you do. I want to see if you guys get along and if you're actually dating, or if you guys are doing like a cover-up. Or a QPR situation. Starts snowing after the patrol sets out, trying to bring back something for the fresh kill pile. A storm descends sudden and violent, putting an end to any spots for other than survival. They dig a snow den out and cuddle together. Great date. Yeah, that went well. Grey Root, Caterpillar Paw, and Ash Sleep can go out. Desperate screams coming from a nearby lake. We have way too many cats, but I cannot leave the old people alone. Hello, Snowy Shadow. We go and we save Snowy Shadow from being thrown into a lake. We bit the ankles of a now furious two-leg. Hello, Snowy Shadow. 134 moons old, nervous, great healer. One day she got sick. Has a broken bone. Welcome to camp. Yeah, at least it's a bunch of old cats. Fennekin. Double checking who has, like, babies right now. Before I forget. Let's see. So, yeah, you two have babies. And so does Rat. I'll send you guys out. Whoops. I'll send you guys out, and Weevilpaw can't come because he's not officially. And if it's anything dangerous, healing skills. We have enough medicine cats, it's fine. We have too many cats. Sparrow Ice, Large Paw, and Icy Pelt can go out. River that must be crossed to ensure the borders are thoroughly checked. Just as the patrol begins to cross, Icy Pelt yells out a warning. The cats scramble out of the water just in time to see a large rush of water. Shaken by the close call, Icy Pelt instructs the patrol to head home early. Good job, Icy Pelt. Hey. Hey. Be nice to Pippi. Don't bully her. Sorry about that. Colby was bullying Pippi. Rattau, Bluff Streak, and Fuzzy Paw. Colby, I will lock you out. Do not be mean to Pippi. Colby is being stinky right now. Eyes glowing at the last rays of sunset, the small hunting party heads out into the gathering dusk. We get a huge amount of prey. Good job. Glintshell can go out with Edelweiss and Furspring. Glintshell admits she thinks she had a vision from StarClan. Very interesting considering things about you. We talked to them about whether her vision was a real vision as we train. Piper Arch, Lavender Watcher, and Aries Rush. 2 kits from Galaxy Clan playing close to the border. We don't have any this moon. Yeah. I'm just gonna not proceed because that's not canon. Unless I'm just completely forgetting a kit. Micah Bird can go out with Tall Shadow. Oh, the siblings are going out. Might be a good chance to practice new hunting techniques. Micah Bird takes charge and coordinates exercises for the duo. They practice how to bring down prey together. Good job. They practice how to bring down a bird. No, I just made up a bird. I don't know why I said that. And Tin Paw can go out with Goose Lotus. Goose Lotus heads out into the territory of Tin Paw, both to talk up on cobwebs and to teach the apprentice how to gather one of the clan's most vital medical tools. That is an adorable picture. Red Kit would be an apprentice this moon. Red Kit was 5 moons old. Goose Lotus finds plenty of cobwebs, gently collecting them on ends of sticks. Tin Paw works hard alongside them to gather as many as they can, glittering with joy and pride. And cobwebs are gathered. And I'm gonna drink some water. Hydrate before you dihydrate. Glintshell committed a murder last time. But, yeah, time skip time. I see births and deaths. I am scared. Bubbling Mark was found at the border, tired but happy to be home. Guys, Bubbling Mark has officially joined MossClan. Rejoined MossClan at Moon 278. I will mark that down. So, Bubbling Mark came back home. I hope she does better here because she was really struggling in Galaxy Clan. I will also let you know right now because now it won't be a spoiler. Doing this saved her life. She died in Galaxy Clan. But that's not canon anymore. So, Bubbling is alive, and she joined MossClan. Fallowshade picks himself up out of his nest and begins the day anew, a fresh conviction in his heart. Of course, Cat's cheating death by switching clans continues. Fallowshade picks himself... I already read that. Lilac Stripe has realized that Tom doesn't describe how he feels anymore, how they feel anymore. Let's see what they are now. Trans girl, let's go. The purple named cats are just very trans femme coded. Congratulations. I'm not gonna say how Bubbling died in Galaxy Clan. But I will reveal that she did die in Galaxy Clan. Micah Bird accidentally trespassed onto Viper Clan's territory. Interesting. Icy Pelt gives Larchpaw a friendly nudge when the leader calls the young cat's name. Larchpaw steps forward to receive her new name, Larch Silk, and is honored for her wit. Makwa has gotten a stomach ache. Shimmerpaw sits excitedly beside Ashleaf as the meeting ends. She hopes she'll do something exciting like battle training first. Her claws are itching to tear at something concerning. Albatross Paw sits excitedly beside Crowfreckle as the meeting ends. Oh, Crow got an apprentice. Also wants to... Claws are also itching to tear at something. Leopard Paw accidentally shoves his nose into Bubbling Mark, so Bubbling immediately got an apprentice. Sheepishly apologizes that the two have a good laugh about it. And Glint J died of carry-on place. So, rest in peace, cat that just joined us. You look a lot like Forest Kit. So let's just take a look at everyone. Thunderstar is relieved Leaf Bear is finally over. Icybelt is assigning cats to the Dawn Patrol. Minnie is relieved Leaf Bear is finally over. Goose Lotus wonders if they can borrow some catmint from other clans. Sorry for the cough. Tin Paw purrs as a cool breeze hits him. Aries Rush saw a two-leg kit playing for kitty pet. Bluff Streak tries to set a good example for younger cats. Bubbling Mark is complaining about an itch she can't quite reach. Welcome back to the clan. I hope you do better. Furz Spring spends time watching fish in the nearby river. Hazy Flick doesn't laugh at Sadie Curl's joke. Ashleap is finding Fawn Paw annoying. Rude. Edelweiss is looking forward to finding more prey as the snow melts. Ratau is soaking up the new leaf warmth. That scar was always there. Piper Arch tries to set a good example for younger cats. Fennekin is having a nice conversation with cats guarding camp. Crowfreckle is looking forward to finding more prey as the snow melts. Congratulations on the apprentice, even though it's not canon until they're older. Lady Rip won a staring contest against a cat who is not participating. Lavender Water volunteered to stand guard at camp. Sparrow Ice is drinking water from a nearby stream. Glint Shell is sparring with some clanmates. Foul Shade is thinking about a strange two-legged object he saw recently. Grey Root is looking forward to finding more prey as the snow melts. Lilac Stripe is looking forward to finding more prey as the snow melts. Again, congratulations on coming out. Micah Bird is feeling content. Tall Shadow purrs as a cool breeze hits him. Larch Silk is relieved Leaf Bear is finally over. Caterpillar Paw has quite the adventure today. Also, congratulations on the name. Fuzzy Paw had a nice chat with Loner outside the clan territory. Boulder Paw wants to become a fierce warrior someday. Fawn Paw wonders if she'll be allowed to go night hunting soon. So I could be funny and pretend to check on the dogs right now, but I will just straight up tell you that on this moon, a MossClan apprentice was begging to join Galaxy Clan. And I let them. And that was a female apprentice. So I just said it was Fawn Paw. And we're just gonna pretend we didn't do that. Fawn Paw is now in Galaxy Clan. Which makes this hilarious, because this is the same moon that Bubbling Mark joined MossClan, so we just traded. That is so funny. I will also admit that Bubbling Mark was actually Fawn Paw's mentor. So I will say that I will probably just make Swan Song her mentor. For, like, canon-wise. But yeah, it was a female apprentice, and Swan Song only had one girl, so I just took Fawn Paw. But yeah, Sneeze Paw is looking forward to finding more prey as the snow melts. Weevil Paw wants to learn something new today. So, the brothers have lost a sister, but, you know, we deal with that. Shimmer Paw is looking forward to finding more prey as the snow melts. Not an official apprentice until you're 8 moons old. Yeah, I could have snuck out at night and switched with Bubbling Mark. Albatross Paw is worrying about asking Minnie for help for something minor. Leopard Paw saw a kitty pet rolling around a two-legged garden. Sadie Curl is fetching Halloween for another cat who's looking for him. NASCAR is in quite the mood today. Makwa is relieved Leaf Bear is finally over. Yeah, Swan Song is the dad of Fawn Paw, Weevil Paw, and Sneeze Paw. So, Fawn Paw has gone to go live with her dad. Yeah, that also might be why the cat was annoyed at Fawn Paw. Catrick is recounting daring expeditions for the younger cats. Snowy Shadow purrs as a cold breeze hits her. Shard Ember's enjoying the warm sun in camp clearing. Spiderjoy saw a kitty pet with no fur at all. Spiderjoy saw a Sphinx cat, it seems. Halloween seems to know everything about MossClan history. Flicker Kit follows Leopard Paw around so closely that he steps on his paw. Wheat Kit wouldn't hurt a fly, adorable. And yeah, that is our cats right now. It is hilarious that Bubbling Mark joined and Fawn Paw left on the same moon. But, patrol time. And before I forget, all the apprentices that are not old enough to actually go out. So, fake patrol, do not do anything. Patrol again. Yeah, the fact that Fawn Paw didn't go on one patrol of Glint. Glint is now technically a possibility for a future deputy, like, in-game. But in, like, canon, Glint has not had an apprentice. So that would be interesting. I believe ads are starting. Or will be starting soon in a minute. Bubbling Mark can go out with Edelweiss. No, actually, I want Bubbling to go out with Icy. Let's do some sister bonding time. Makwa Star was being mentioned because there's a cat named Makwa here. Good chance to practice teamwork. Icy Pelt isn't a confident cat, but that's why training with Bubbling Mark is so nice. There's no pressure. I love this. Aww. That's adorable. Hazy Flick can go out with Crow Freckle. See what you guys are gonna get up to. We don't need another healer. We have too many cats. Yeah, the sisters were bonding. Ashleep can go out with Weevil Paw and Lady Rip. This is Weevil Paw's first time out at camp. It starts snowing soon after the patrol sets out, trying to bring back something for the fresh kill pile. Despite the snow, the patrol manages to hunt successfully, ambushing the rabbits, trying to feast on the fresh grass of New Leaf. A sense of security and competence drives them onwards. Good job. Ad time. I'm going to hydrate while there is an ad. Or I guess the ad already happened. I'm still gonna hydrate. Hydrate before you dehydrate. Yeah, why is Moss attracting all the doctors? Glint Shell can go of Piper Arch and Fuzzy Paw and Bluff Streak, I mean. I'm gonna pretend we don't see that because we have too many cats. Save some doctors for Galaxy Clan. Larch Silk, Lilac Stripe, and Boulder Paw can go out. I have no idea where my phone is, actually. 1 second. Okay. I have my phone near me now. Leading the group of cats around her to a good vantage point, Lilac Stripe settles down. As the patrol chats amongst themselves, something sparks Lilac Stripe's attention. It reminds her of charming Casanova, and it occurs to her that maybe not every cat here knows that history. And if you're new here, we kind of joked that Casanova was Curly Dapple, who had so many babies. Yeah, Thunderstar's dad. Refuses to quiet down and pay attention, and it's not worth Lilac Stripe's effort to educate such ungrateful audience. Fallow Shade can go with Caterpillar Paw and Edelweiss. Large Rat. The rat rears up and hisses at Caterpillar Paw, but while it's distracted, Edelweiss takes it out with a quick strike. We're only 2 moons in. And you missed Bubbling Mark coming back and Fawn Paw leaving. Tall Shadow, Lavender Water, and Grey Root. Small Dog. I love that art every time I see it. Lavender Water hisses at the small dog, and the rest of the patrol backs her up. The dog skitters back. Good job. How RNG feels giving the overpopulated camp all the join prompts. First Spring can go out with Sneeze Paw. Suggest this might be a good chance to practice new fighting techniques. Both cats have a nice practice session, and Sneeze Paw soaks up all of First Spring's best tips and tricks. Good job. Micah Bird, Sparrow Ice, Fennekin. Pass an old batter set dug into the rocky hillside. They try to find enough rubble to barricade the opening, but the area is pretty bare. Before they know it, they're tired, thirsty, and forced to retreat, with nothing to show. Thunderstar can go off Rattel. Aries Rush and not Goose Lotus, that would make it a Medcat one. Scent of a Red Fox. Eating a Mountain Goat Kid. Launches into battle, but Ratteau is caught with a nasty bite. You have babies, that was a mistake. Mangled Leg. How old are your babies? Are your babies still the ones in the nursery? They are. Oops. I'm sure they'll be fine. Goose Lotus, Tin Paw. They're off to find Catmint. A helpful group of helpers can be a little, well, unhelpful. Catmint is just too exciting for many of their clanmates to keep their heads around. As they walk, Goose Lotus teaches Tin Paw about how crucial Catmint is for coughs, and how, although its scent can be very alluring, part of the responsibility of being a medicine cat is avoiding becoming caught in its haze. Carefully pick out Catmint from its known hiding places, carrying it back to camp where it will be stored away from excitable warriors. The next Galaxy Clan video should be January 5th. And time skip time. I see births and deaths again, I'm scared. Bluff Streak has come out, no longer a she-cat. Bluff Streak is now a trans guy. Good for him. He also has heat exhaustion. Thunderstar's running nose has finally stopped running. Minnie can walk and move without pain. Her sprain must have healed. Oh! I was incorrect. You were not okay. She died of her mangled leg. I'm sorry. 07s. There's so much more below this, I'm scared. Piper Arch slipped on some rocks and dislocated his leg. A loner named Poe leaves their litter to the clan. Fennekin decides to adopt them. Fennekin and Lady Rip just got more babies. We'll see them later. Lady Rip's stomachache is left. Lilac Stripe was seen chasing a rogue off the territory the clan has encountered modeled. Let me see what Poe looks like. Hi, Poe. 28 moons old, cunning, steady paws. And Lilac Stripe encountered modeled, who is 24 moons, very young cats we're seeing. Cold, great teacher, a rogue. Modeled isn't very modeled. Lilac Stripe fought a big dog and got badly injured. Please be okay. Boulderback has become a new warrior, honoring her logic. Catrick has heat exhaustion. Flickerpaw touches noses of lavender water. Wheatpaw sits beside his new mentor Icy Pelt as the meeting comes to a close. His claws dig into the ground as he glares up at the sky, wondering why Rateau couldn't be there with him at such an important moment. I'm sad. Rateau is so important to Wheatkit. How could the world be so cruel as to take her away from him? Aw, they're all grieving her. Rest in peace. Yeah, that's sad. I guess we'll start at the end with the new babies. Oh, they're 5 moons old, so Fennekin and Lady Rip adopted some very, very young cats. I mean, very older litter of cats. Also, they have the little owl patch. I love it. He is bossy and a careful listener. Oleander Kit is snuggled safe in the nursery. Unruly, never sit still, another boy. Halloween is passing on stories of the old to the next generation. Spirejoy is feeling restless. Shard Ember thinks that times have changed for the better since she was young. Aw. Snowy Shadow is thinking about how too many cats die young. You just got here. Catrick wishes that Goldsprout was still alive. Goldsprout died a long time ago. Makwa had a nice chat with a loner outside clan territory. NASCAR is having a nice conversation with the cats guarding camp. Sadie Kroll is recounting daring expeditions for the younger cats. Wheatpaw tries to do too much at once and defeatedly asks Edelweiss for help, and you are grief-stricken, compassionate, interested in oddities. Flickerpaw insists that Rateau isn't gone. Cunning, also interested in oddities. Leopardpaw is sitting in the shade trying to hide from the heat. So very interesting. Lady Rip and Fennekin's first litter is only 7 moons old, so the one they adopted is only 2 moons younger than their first one. Albatross Paw pretends to be busy. Shimmer Paw feels worn out from training. Weevil Paw had a nice chat with a kitty pet. Interesting. Sneeze Paw wonders if Crowfreckle was a good apprentice. They just love babies and or want a big family. True, true. Fuzzy Paw always manages to turn the mood into a lighter one. Caterpillar Paw saw a kitty pet rolling around a 2-leg garden. Boulderback is spending time with Spirejoy. Large Silk reported a clanmate for breaking the code. I wonder which one. Tall Shadow daydreams about being a warrior in Lion Clan. Micah Bird had a nice chat with a loner outside clan territory. Lilac Stripe found a wonderful napping spot outside camp. Grey Root is sparring with some clanmates. Fallow Shade is taking a nap with Grey Root. Cute. Glintshell got caught in a sudden downpour and is not happy about it. Sparrow Ice is watching Kit plan how to hunt down a creature she made up. Lavender Water guards camp. Lady Rip is looking around camp. For now, because they have so many that are still kitten age. Crowfreckle helps out around camp in between her duties. Fennekin is helping to reinforce the walls of the Elder's Den. Remind me to turn that on when their second litter is 12 moons. Piper Arch is debating swimming to cool down. Edelweiss is thinking about Cicada Leaf. Ashleep has doubts about Tin Paw's abilities. Hazy Flick wishes her clanmates weren't so mouse-brained. I imagine the 6 and 7 moon-old cats are not quite treated as kits, but they are still just not allowed to leave, and they probably just help around the camp itself. They're on chore duty. I can roll for other identities, but in Galaxy Clan, I typically do that. I flip when a cat comes out as non-binary specifically, and I flip if they want to keep the identity non-binary or if they want something more specific. First Spring wants to compliment Bluffstreak's fighting techniques. Bubbling Mark daydreams about being a warrior in Leopard Clan. Bluffstreak thinks Shimmerpaw will make a fine warrior. Aries Rush lets out a big yawn. Tin Paw enjoys the warmth of Greenleaf. Yeah, you're 14 moons old and still don't have your name, but you should be getting it next moon. Goose Lotus wishes they had an extra set of paws. I mean, there's 3 of you, but your clan is huge, so. Minnie is wondering if kitty pet life is really so bad. Icypelt is finding the buzzing of the cicadas annoying. And Thunderstar wonders how Lilac Stripe is doing. Well, she did get attacked by a dog, so. But yeah, patrol time. Let me double check how old the apprentices are. I'm pretty sure Weevilpaw is still the only... Yeah, okay. Anyone past Weevilpaw is not canon. So let me just... There we go. And Fake Patrol, you're not doing anything. We could do a 6-cat patrol. We have a lot of cats. Edelweiss, Icypelt, Ashleep, Grey Root, Larch Silk, and Micah Bird can go out. Yeah, Goose Lotus did kill someone, but that was also a cat that killed someone, so it's a very, very interesting morality-wise. Icypelt suggests this might be a good chance to practice new hunting techniques. The cats practice their hunting dutifully, but no one has anything new to show anyone. Hazy Flick. Again, I'm still interested to see if you guys do anything interesting. You haven't really, done anything. Hello, Rabbit. And we catch the rabbit. First Spring can go out with Sneeze Paw. Eyes glowing with the last rays of sunset, the small hunting party heads out into the gathering dusk. Huge amount of prey, good job. Glintshell can go with Caterpillar Paw and Fallow Shade. And let's add another cat, Fennekin. Hello, Galaxy Clan Patrol. Eventually cross paths and an awkward tension fills the air. No one is quite sure what to say to break the silence. Eventually, everyone involved slowly shuffles away. that does actually line up with a Galaxy Clan cat having a standoffish and cold patrol. I'm not saying who, but I do have, like, notes in front of me of, like, everything, every time we interact with MossClan. So that does line up. Boulderback, Lavender Water, Fuzzy Paw, and Tall Shadow. Yeah, might be about the Fawn Paw stuff. As the patrol walks through the wooded slopes, Fuzzy Paw explains an idea she had for squirrel hunting. Fuzzy Paw suggests baiting the squirrels out with food and picking them off when they come out to eat. Pretty tedious, and they end up having to move, but the patrol heads home with a decent amount of prey. Bubbling Mark can go out with Weevil Paw and Lady Rip. And let's see how she does when she's not patrolling with her sister. Bubbling Mark is reminded of the tale of how the sunset came to be. Long ago, the prettiest queen of the mountains ruled a harsh clan, attacking those deemed unworthy and ugly. Her granddaughter was beautiful, not just in pelt, but in heart, and was killed by her treacherous kin for her kindness. She could not stop her grandmother in life, but in death she marked the skies with her pelt, bringing forth the first sunset. That is beautiful. That is a wonderful story, Bubbling Mark. Sparrow Ice can go with Aries Rush, Thunderstar. Ooh, Rabbit acting strange. Are you gonna poison the clan? Yeah, okay, Sparrow Ice catches the rabbit, but later she and the cats who eat it become violently ill. Sparrow Ice, Starred Ember, Micah Bird, Lavender Water, Lilac Stripe, and NASCAR are poisoned. That's not good. That is not good. Don't bark, Cujo. Goose Lotus, Minnie, and Tin Paw. I'm gonna pretend we don't see that. We have too many cats. They're gonna be fine, guys. We didn't see that. Cujo, why are you whining? I'm gonna time skip. Whispering on the wind tickle at Minnie's ears as she gazes up to the stars, and an echo rolling smoothly off her tongue. StarClan blesses Tin Willow and welcomes him. Thunderstar went on a long walk deep in thought. I will say no births or deaths, so that's good. Hazy Flick has no longer has a running nose. Fennekin finds clovers while on a walk and decides to keep them. Cute. Crowfreckle had a bad fall while taking a walk through the territory, returning to camp sore and bruised. Was it through your territory, or were you visiting someone? Fallowshade sits in the crowd, chest puffed up in pride, as he watches Caterpillar be named Caterpillar Echo, honored for her integrity. Looking forward to the amazing young cat and the warrior she becomes. Makla's gladder stomachache is gone. Shimmerpaw is sore. Leopard Paw received monarch butterfly wings. We're getting a lot of the new accessories from Fallowshade. Oleander Paw has been apprenticed to Large Silk. And Soot Paw has been apprenticed to Aries Rush. And Soot Paw has fleas. So yeah, let's check out everyone. Thunderstar might be feeling super guilty for the mass poisoning since he didn't catch the signs of the prey when he was on that patrol. Thunderstar is told by the medicine cat that he has great nest side manner. Interesting. Does that mean Thunderstar is visiting all the poisoning victims? Perhaps feeling a little guilty? Especially considering Shard Ember is one of them. Ice Spelt cowers in her nest during a particularly rough storm. Minnie purrs as a cool breeze hits her. Goose Lotus is humming a tune they heard near Two Leg Place. Congratulations on the name. Tin Willow is pushing the apprentices around. Maybe don't do that. Maybe be nicer. But congratulations on the name. Maybe being like a nurse assistant to the meds. Aries Rush is swishing her tail around back and forth. Bluff Streak curses a squirrel that barely got away. Bubbling Mark saw a kitty pet rolling around a two-legged garden. Furze Spring missed the catch and is still sulking over it. Hazy Flick tries to set a good example. Hazy Flick seems to be trying to set a good example a lot. Oh yeah, it could have been Chocolate Chip that Bubbling Mark was saying. And for anyone that forgot, Chocolate Chip was the mate of Midnight Lilac. So, could be Chocolate Chip. Ashley wonders if it's too late to become a mediator. So, with this being a new prompt that I've been seeing in the new version, I'm actually rolling on cats if we do not have a mediator in the clan. If they actually want to become a mediator. So, let me pull up my coin flip. And we'll see. 1 second. I'll say heads for mediator, so flip. Ashleep is now our official mediator. We have a mediator again, guys. We're not going to keep rolling for mediators because this prompt basically comes up for everyone that has a mediator trait in-game. But I basically roll if there are no mediators at all. I have no idea where we were. I will say that Ashleep has great traits for being a mediator. She is compassionate and a great mediator in general, so hoping she does good. But yeah, back to Edelweiss. He can't sleep because of the bugs and the heat. Relatable. We can check out Tetris. Tetris Stripe is acting suspiciously. Volcano Swan feels the shadows watching him. And Curly Dapple wonders if there's anyone he can actually trust. And Curly Dapple is in Viper Clan. With, Butterfly Paw. So, Piper R saw a big scary dog. Are you a poisoning victim? No, you're a dislocated joint. Oh yeah, we can check out Yellow Paw too. So if you missed the last stream, we have a fake guide now that is just a placeholder guide so that the actual guides in game can have thoughts. So Yellow Paw is just sneezing on Stardust. I think Yellow Paw was actually a medicine cat apprentice, so I might change that in the code later. If I'm correct, I could be incorrect. Fennekin is unsure how to start a conversation, and your new clovers look beautiful. This is one of the brand new accessories in the game. Crow Freckle tries to set a good example for younger cats. Lady Rip is sitting in the shade, trying to hide from the heat. Lavender Water is telling Spirejoy a story. Sparrow Ice is sad she can't spend time with every cat at once. You're poisoned, and you were the one that I think caught the rabbit. Glint Shells helps around camp in between her duties. Fallashade lectures Sneezepaw on the warrior code. Is Sneezepaw breaking the code? Perhaps visiting his sister? Greyroot is sparring with some clanmates. Lilac Stripe thinks Shimmerpaw needs to work on her stalking techniques. Micah Bird is running what the inside of a two-legged den looks like. Tall Shadow feels safe within the walls of camp. Larch Silk has the apprentices very engaged in a very tall tale. Caterpillar Echo is craving the taste of Vol. Congratulations on your name. Lonesome Eloquent Speaker, Fast Runner. Also congratulations to Boulderback, who is helping reinforce the nursery walls. She is responsible and a den builder, so that tracks. Fuzzy Paw offers to share tongues with as many cats as she can. Sneeze Paw had a nice chat with Loner outside clan territory. Well, I know what your broken code lecture was about. Weevil Paw has so much to learn. Shimmer Paw is officially apprentice age in MossClan. And had a nice chat with Kitty Pet. Albatross Paw is embarrassed after getting a taste of his own bitter herbs. Serves him right. Leopard Paw, very pretty. Ooh, the Monarch Butterfly. Very pretty. That is another new accessory, I believe. Thinking about a strange two-legged object he saw recently. Flickerpaw is still not quite apprentice age in MossClan. Saw a big scary dog. Wheatpaw saw a kitty pet sitting next to a dog, so it seems like they were hanging out. Oleanderpaw is regretting not going to sleep earlier. Relatable. Weevilpaw does seem to have the omen skill. Yeah, isn't interested in oddities omen site or something? Let's see. Sootpaw had quite the adventure today. Sootpaw is very pretty. I love the owl look on cats when they have that white spotting. Oleander is a plant. I believe it's poisonous. It's also a song and an animation meme. I think it's Mother Mother. I could be wrong. Sadie Curl is sharing wisdom with the younger cats. That is less than helpful. NASCAR is snoring in his sleep. Makwa is feeling excited. Catrick doesn't apologize, even though everyone knows she's in the wrong. It is Mother Mother. Correct. Yay. I like Mother Mother. They're fun. Snowy Shadow cowers in her nest during a particularly rough storm. Shard Ember is thinking about where she belongs. Please survive. Spirejoy saw his parent at the border today. That is impossible, Spirejoy. Your dad's dead. But that would be very concerning if you saw, like, the spirit of him at the border. Please don't say the border of life and death. Halloween found a wonderful napping spot. And yeah, patrol time. And the cats that are apprentices but not officially are Flickerpaw and down. So let me send them out before I forget. Fake patrol, you do not do anything. And let's send out all our new apprentices with their mentors. So let's see how Bubbling Mark does. Spots a rabbit up ahead. Please don't immediately poison more cats. Okay, it is caught and eaten as normal. We did not get punished. Yeah, and Wheatpaw is still grieving. Serpent Star, yo, when am I gonna have grandkids? Albatross Paw can go out with Crow Freckle. Accidentally almost sent him out alone. Yeah, Bubbling Mark joined. It's hot out today, and the hunting patrol bounces around infused with energy as they seek out prey. That is adorable art. No way, it's too hot for this. They can try to hunt again later. Yeah, Serpent Star has free kits that are alive and none of them have kits, so Serpent Star does not have grandkids. Fennekin can go out. Notices an unfamiliar scent. Something has left scent marks at the wrong side of the border. Leads to a stinky dogwood tree. Newly in bloom. Shimmerpaw huffs with embarrassment. Suddenly grateful that her patrol is so small. Fewer eyes watching that embarrassing moment. Adorable. We have... Do we want to send the brothers out together? Let's send out the brothers. Oh, a small dog. That is not the small dog art. All Weevilpaw's attempts to drive the small dog off only send it into greater and greater fits of excitement until the only thing to do is wait, exasperated, in a safe spot for the beast to calm down. Possibly the other parent, but I kind of doubt they're still alive at this point. I'm gonna hydrate before I dehydrate. Yeah, Serpent Star was 90 when he had Spire. And let's do a bigger patrol since we have a lot of cats. Hazy Flick, Fuzzy Paw, Tall Shadow, Edelweiss, Aries Rush, and Larch Silk. Looks like a good day for hunting. The hunting is easy and the company is good. The spring is just as present in their steps as the patrol heads back to camp. Huge amount of prey. Whoa. That is a huge amount of prey. Glint Shell, Boulderback, and Caterpillar Echo. Boulderback notices an unfamiliar scent. Something has left scent marks. Again, the dogwood tree. Boulderback huffs with embarrassment and can't meet the eyes of the rest of the patrol. That dogwood tree is just getting everyone this moon. Thunderstar can go with Icy Pelt and Grey Root. And Fallow Shade as well. Oh, Grey Root, please don't die. Well, even though Grey Root made it out, he swears someone pushed him and blames Fallow Shade. Fallow Shade denies it and says that they should get Grey Root back to camp. Broken back. Interesting. Hello. Are you related? Yeah. You're siblings. What's going on here? I mean, you like each other. They like each other. I don't see why that would happen. That's concerning. That is very concerning. Tin Willow, Goose Lotus, and Minnie can go out, I guess. Yeah, Tetrastripe was plotting something. Maybe playful banter that went wrong. Maybe a misunderstanding, yeah. We're sunning. Goose Lotus decides not to rest, instead going to gather herbs while the rest of the patrol relaxes. They soon return with some daisies, and by that time, the patrol is refreshed and ready to gather more herbs. We get moss, cobwebs, plantain, and daisy. That is a lot. And, let's go and time skip. If you can hear my dog snoring in the background, she's being very loud. Bluff Streak has recovered from heat exhaustion. I see bursts and death, so I am scared. Piper Arch dislocated joint has been popped back into place. This is a very long moon. I am scared. Crow Freckles' bruises are gone. Lavender Water has recovered from the poison. Lavender Water's shock is gone. Sparrow Ice has recovered from the poison. Lilac Stripe is no longer poisoned. Micah Bird has managed to stay alive. Oh! Okay. Fur Spring, Lady Rip, Lavender Water, Boulderback, Albatross Paw, Edelweiss, Flicker Paw, and Caterpillar Echo are all killed in a badger attack. Also, Weevilpaw trans. Before I check out all the dead cats... Hi, Weevilpaw. Congratulations on becoming a trans girl. We love that for you. I'm so sad. Badgers are, like, getting everyone. I'm so sad about, like, all of these cats. I'm gonna keep going through the list, and then we'll take a look at everyone in StarClan after. NASCAR has recovered from the poison. NASCAR has gotten fleas. Catwick recovered from their heat exhaustion. Shard Ember has managed to stay alive. Shimmerpaw is no longer sore. Well, I'm sad to say, Wheatpaw, but after Moons of Numbness, you feel like the world is less dull, and then your sibling dies, so... Is it sibling or siblings? I'm so sad for Wheatpaw. Snowy Shadow died from a broken bone. Again, expected. They joined the clan hurt. Oleanderpaw was on a walk when he saw Fennekin being attacked by a dog. He helped Fennekin escape, but not before gaining a few wounds. Oleanderpaw, I don't think you're old enough to leave camp. Yeah, you're not. You just snuck out of camp and took on a dog. That is... I need to leave before I get sad at that. Sootpaw is free of fleas. Micah Bird nuzzles up to Furspring's body, wishing to feel the warmth of his parents' presence. After learning about Furspring's death, Tall Shadow can't seem to catch his breath as fits of sobs and cries come over him. These grieving statuses are so painful. Grief swells up to swallow Ashley when she hears the news about Edelweiss. She trembles. Did he suffer? Was he scared? MossClan is shocked by Fuzzy Paw's outburst of wails and cries at Boulderback's vigil. She flees camp to process the shattering loss on her end. Shimmerpaw, voice hoarse with grief, tells stories of Lady Rip's care and wisdom. Leopardpaw, voice also tells stories about Lady Rip. MossClan is shocked by Thunderstar's outbursts of wails and cries at Lavender Water's vigil. He flees camp to process the shattering loss of his clan. Cats offer him comfort and care. He refuses all of it. Wheatpaw can only spend a moment at Flickerpaw's vigil before he withdraws to silently curse the world that took Flickerpaw from him. This is so sad. This is so sad. Sort by death. Okay. Let's look at everyone. So, Spruce Shadow, I expected this. Flickerpaw, sad. What would your name have been? Flicker Blossom, aw. Albatross Paw tries to continue his training. Would have been Albatross Flip. Did I say Spruce Shadow? I meant Snowy Shadow. Boulderback is sharing fresh kill. Only 14 moons old. Caterpillar Echo, 15 moons old. Surprised to find herself walking in the stars of Silverpelt. Lavender Water, watching her own vigil. Lady Rip, watching her own vigil. Edelweiss, regretting leaving his clan without him. First Spring, watching her own vigil. I'm so sad. That is a lot. Okay. I will say the Swan Kit survived at least. And so did Crow Freckle and Hazy Flick. And Bubbling Mark. Yeah, we're back down the 2 pages. Thunderstar can't stop coming to tears each time Caterpillar Echo is mentioned. Thunderstar is going through it. Thunderstar is not having a good time. Icybelt had a nightmare about the entire clan looking for her for what to do. Oh, that is sad. Is this because Thunderstar just straight up ran out after everyone died? Minnie enjoys the warmth of Greenleaf. Well, glad you're being okay, at least. Goose Lotus can't keep up with Icy Pelt. Tin Willow is in denial of Albatross Paw's death despite the ongoing vigil. Interesting that it's Albatross Paw specifically and not your mom that you're worried about. I could roll if Thunder wants to retire. Give me a second. I will say Icy Pelt does not seem to be the best leader position, but let's see. Heads for retiring. Thunder is not retiring. Ashley can't stop coming to tears each time Lady Rip is mentioned. Aries Rush saw some wandering two legs today. Bluff Streak is finding the buzzing of the cicadas annoying. Bubbling Mark tries to set a good example for younger cats. Hazy Flick left Flickerpaw's vigil early due to grief. Piper Arch is waiting to watch the sunrise. Fennekin begs Albatross Paw to not leave them. Crowfreckle... My dog is snoring so loud. Crowfreckle is sad she couldn't spend time with Clawdon. Interesting random cat. Yeah, Bubbling Mark lost family to badgers in the past, too. Did something happen to Sneeze that I just completely missed? Because everyone is talking about Sneeze Paw. Sparrow Eye saw a kitty pet rolling around a two-legged garden. Glintshell can't keep up in NASCAR. Fallowshade takes pride in how well-run his patrols always are. Greyroot is feeling content. Lilac Stripe can't get anything done with his heat. Micah Bird can't stop coming to tears each time Albatross Paw is mentioned. Again, what about Fur Spring? Where is Albatross Paw? Yeah, Lady Rip and Fennekin. Weevil came out. Sneeze didn't come out. Tall Shadow wishes he could take the day off. Larch Silk is in denial of Caterpillar Echo's death despite the ongoing vigil. Fuzzy Paw can't stop coming to tears each time Lady Rip is mentioned. Sneeze Paw is thinking about his life choices. Interesting. Are you perhaps thinking about how your sister left? Weevilpaw grooms her pelt to just this side of perfection. Again, congratulations on coming out. Wish it was in better times in your clan. Glad you're alive. Shimmerpaw picked the best spot in the burial grounds for Albatross Paw. Leopardpaw sang a song in memory of Albatross Paw at the vigil. I wonder if I can move my microphone to see if you can pick up my dog snoring. Did you guys hear that? I don't know if you did or not. Leopard Paw sang a song in memory of Albatross Paw. Wheat Paw is chattering at the birds in the trees above. Yeah, you missed a lot of death. A lot of cats just died. Oleander Paw can't stand the sight of Lady Rip's body in camp. Soot Paw keeps thinking that Lady Rip is only sleeping. I am so sad. Sadie Curl left Lavender Water's vigil early due to grief. NASCAR still needs Flickerpaw even though they're gone. Pick the best spot on the burial grounds for Lavender Water. Catrick wishes Green Curl was still here. Green Curl died a while ago, I think. Shard Ember puts a smile on Hazy Flick. Puts on a smile for Hazy Flick. Aw. Spirejoy enjoys the warmth of Greenleaf. Halloween feels too stiff to leave the nest. Okay. And then, apprentice-wise... Well, Wheatpaw is officially old enough to leave camp. Oleander Paw's grieving. No, you're injured. Oleander Paw has a bite wound from a dog he wasn't even supposed to see. And Sootpaw is still young, so Sootpaw is the only one that's not supposed to be going out. So I will send you out on your fake patrol and not let you do anything. And let's send out Wheat on their first patrol of Icy Pelt. Unfamiliar scent. Is it gonna be another tree? No, it's a rogue. Icy Pelt tries to set up a trap by starting a rock slide, but she isn't as smart as she thinks she is. The trap fails and the rogue wanders on. Icy Pelt is really struggling. Both Thunderstar and Icy Pelt are struggling. That's not really the best for our clan right now. Hazy Flick. Crowfreckle. I'm gonna steal their kits from their mentors and just send them out on a family trip. Large rat. And we missed the rat. Sparrow Ice, Aries Rush, and Bubbling Mark can go out. Yeah, we did just try to squish a cat. We didn't succeed, but we tried. Hello, mouse. Bubbling Mark locates the mouse and begins to stalk, and Bubbling Mark gets it. So Bubbling Mark's doing alright. Fallowshade can go out Glint Shell and Large Silk. Wait, no! Glint has a Weevil Paw now! Glint Shell still ended up with one of the kits as an apprentice. Walks for the wooded slopes. Glint Shell explains an idea she had for squirrel hunting. So just baiting the squirrels with food and picking them off when they come out to eat. And we get a large amount of prey. And Fennekin can go out with Piper Arch and Bluff Streak. Disguise their scent. Snowy Patch will do. And Goose Lotus can go out with Minnie, and we'll send out Tin alone. Goose Lotus and Minnie take a look at their dwindling supply of herbs. They search and harvest any herbs they can to get their paws on. Later that day, they reunite in front of camp. Both their mouths stuffed with herbs. We got catmint and elder leaves. Glint is also a murderer. That is why Glint is bad. If I'm remembering correctly, I'm pretty sure Glint Shell killed Mouse Snout, our medicine cat. But it's been a while, so I could be remembering wrong. Tinwheel heads out on an herb gathering patrol. A plant that grows without losing any of its green and leaf bearer, while also having a crucial herbal use in stopping blood loss. Horsetail is a welcome sight. And we also get moss. Yeah, Mouse Snout. I can't really check because we recoded everything, and I don't know if they recoded murders, like, in-game. Yeah, and Glint killed really young at, like, 14 moons or something. But, yeah, time skip. Please don't be as bad as last time. Okay, no births or deaths. Oh! Oh. That's not good. Viper Clan was at war with J Clan. Viper Clan was at war with two different clans. That's not good. Anyone remember what moon the Viper J War started? But Thunderstar declared war with Viper Clan. Tin Willow has green cough. It's beginning to disrupt the daily lives of MossClan. Sparrow Ice has a running nose. You think it was literally this moon? I'll have to double check what moon it was because this is very interesting. The War of Viper Clan, we already read that. Glintshell feels much better, is no longer suffering from shock. Weevilpaw was immediately named after not even going on one patrol of Glintshell. Named Weevilchomp and honored for her dignity. And Catrick can feel her bones aching. Bad weather must be on its way. Yeah, maybe J-Clan framed Viper Clan. This is something I was not expecting. So, fun fact, the Swan Kids are the only cats that I actually remembered what their real suffixes were going to be before we recoded everything. So the Swan Kids are the only ones that have the full names they were actually going to have before the computer crashed. So Weevilchomp is a very fun name. Yeah, like Beetlebite. But let's take a look at everyone. Thunderstar curses a squirrel that just barely got away. I will say Thunderstar declared war while grieving and not, like, in the best state. So that's something to keep an eye on. Icy Pelt recounts the gathering for Tin Willow and his patients. Minnie almost got lost. There's some two-leg nests. Yeah, Icy Pelt is like, yeah, at the gathering, we kind of declared war on Viper Clan for some reason, so be prepared for more cats in the medicine den, I guess. Okay, at war during this moon, but they were at war before that. Okay, good to know. Goose Lotus almost choked on their prey. Tin Willow is struggling to remember the names of all the herbs and has green cough? Yeah. I'm only gonna roll for retirement if Thunderstar specifically has a retirement-related status. Ashleep wishes her clanmate would just talk to each other. Aries Rush saw some wandering two-legs today. I'm gonna hydrate before I dehydrate. Bluff Streak saw a wonderful napping spot outside camp. Oh, Bubbling Mark took her own insecurities out on a friend the other day and feels guilty. I think the closest cat you are is with Icy Pelt. You really do not like Sneezepaw. That's interesting. Oh! Our mediator is sick right now or injured or something. I can't mediate. Daydreams about Sneezepaw being exiled. Interesting. Very interesting. Was that the moon she joined? Ashleep is grieving. Something to keep an eye on. We can maybe try to fix that when our mediator isn't grieving. Hazy Flick is exhausted after a patrol. Piper Arch has the apprentices very engaged in a very tall tale. Fennekin is patching up a hole in the camp wall. Crowfreckle tries to set a good example. Sparrow Ice daydreams about being a warrior. Did I already read that? Glint Shell wants to get to know Wheat Paw better. I will mediate when our mediator is not grieving. Fallow Shade saw some wandering two legs today. Greyroot is eavesdropping on Glint Shell. Lilac Stripe saw a kitty pet with no fur at all. It seems like there is just a Sphinx cat that lives around here. Oh, could be a situation where she's kind of lashing out because the Swan Crow kits are kind of just existing and her cross-clan love did go really wrong. And she is, like, kind of taking out her grief on other cats, as we saw with Rowan Caw. Micah Bird thinks that Paw will make a fine warrior. Tall Shadow is taking a nap with Glint Shell. Lark Silk worries about the lack of prey Leaf Bear will bring. Weevil Chomp is having a hard day. Congratulations on your full name. You are lonesome, elegant speaker, and you have omen sense. Yeah, Sneeze going to Galaxy Clan is getting a little more seeming like maybe a thing he might want to do. But Weevil Chomp is also having a hard day, so I don't know. Fuzzy Paw is helping around camp. Sneeze Paw is crushing leaves under his paws. Shimmer Paw is picking burrs from her pelt. Leopard Paw thought he saw a cat, but it turns out it's a two-leg object that looks like one. Wheat Paw got scared by a mouse while hunting. Oleander Paw is on a walk out in the territory. Soot Paw wonders if Greyroot was a good apprentice. All our apprentices are apprentice age now, so no more fake apprentices. Sadie Curl is asking apprentices to help him for ticks. NASCAR is sure that he won't break the rules this much when he was younger. He didn't break the rules, I mean. Makwa is happy she can pass her knowledge in a new way. Tall Shadow bonding with his older adopted sister. It is very cute. Catrick wondering how Ashleap is doing. Shard Umber wants to spend time alone. Spirejoy is worried others are judging him. Halloween is sitting quietly on the far side of camp. So, patrol time! Sneezepaw, out with Fallow Shade. Sneezepaw isn't acting like his usual self. Fallow Shade tries to ask Sneezepaw if there is something he can do to help, or if he wants to talk about it. Sneezepaw shuts down, muttering a request to please just keep the patrol focused on training. Yeah, Sneezepaw isn't doing good, guys. Sneezepaw isn't doing the best. Glint Shell, Bluff Streak, and Larch Silk. Good chance to practice teamwork. Maybe the exercises they practice aren't revolutionary or new to any cat, but maybe that doesn't matter. Sometimes it's nice to just be reminded of shared knowledge and competence of your fellow warriors. Weevil Chomp can go out with Sparrow Ice and Hazy Flick. Tempt to eat the prey she just caught. Oh, Weevil Chomp. She chomped, guys. I think ads are popping up soon. Heads up. She thinks she got away with her clandestine snacking, but when Weevil Chomp arrives back in camp, another patrol member pulls Icy Pelt aside for a quiet word, glaring back at Weevil Chomp. I will say this is Weevil's family, because Hazy Flick is Weevil's mom in Clan 2, and Sparrow Ice is Hazy's kid, so interesting. Let me know when ads start. If they didn't already. I'm gonna hydrate before I dehydrate again. Throat's still a little sore from being sick. Ads are here. I don't know what I had set up on OBS when I streamed last time. But I do know that last time I was able to just see the ads, like, a warning on OBS in the background. But this time it's only on my actual... It's on this that I'm not going to keep on screen. But it's on that in the background. And it's like, very slightly shows up, so it's not that accurate when I'm warning. Let's see. Bubbling Mark, Fennekin, Sootpaw, and Aries Rush. Springing their steps as they head out. Conditions don't disappoint. It's going to be tough carrying all the fresh kill home. We have so much fresh kill now. Will future Crowfreckle kits be hers and Hazy's or Swan's? We'll have to see what happens when we get there. Piper Arch, Crowfreckle, and Wheatpaw, along with Icy Pelt. Crowfreckle admits she thinks she had a vision from StarClan. Talks to her about whether it was a real vision as they train. Interesting. Minnie and Goose Lotus can go out. Goose Lotus tells Minnie about the dream they had. Minnie and Goose Lotus have an in-depth conversation about Goose Lotus' vision, and as they walk, Minnie listens to Goose Lotus' dreams of distant wails and grief, trembling stones, and the ache of an elder's bones. Minnie reassures Goose Lotus, but inwardly is left worried over what that could mean. That sounds so much like Thunderstar. Wails of grief? The ache of elder's bones? We got Garlic and Mulin, at least. But, that sure is an omen. So, let's just time skip. I see births and deaths. In the midst of conflict, a spark of understanding flickers between MossClan and ViperClan, hinting at potential path to peace. Rainmask is home. I forgot Rainmask was missing. I would have been searching if I remembered that. Hello. Welcome home. You have an apprentice. That means Shimmerpaw's mentor died. I'll look at it later. Fallow Shade, Grey Root, and Lilac Stripe. So your kits are all still here. Tin Willow no longer has green cough. Thunderstar is no longer grieving. Oh! Fennekin died of a heart attack at 55 moons old due to the stress of the war. Well, Fennekin and Lady Rip's kits are orphans now. And that was Shimmerpaw's mentor. That is so young to die of a heart attack. I wonder if she had, like, an underlying condition we just didn't know about, like a heart murmur or something. Oh! Speaking of kits... Crowfreckle and Hazy Flick adopted a litter of free kits. We'll check them out later. Sparrow Ice's running nose is finally stopped running. Sparrow Ice has gotten white cough. Tall Shadow will always feel his grief, but his time has softened it, at least a little. Sneeze Paw, it feels just like yesterday when he was still tumbling around the nursery chasing after a moss ball with some other cat's tail. Misty-eyed with pride and joy, Crowfreckle throws her head back and tries to cheer the loudest as Sneeze Paw is named Sneezetuft and honored for his equanimity. NASCAR is free of fleas. Shimmerpaw no longer is grieving. Oleander's bite wound feels hot. It's becoming infected. Sootpaw has green cough. Shimmerpaw avoids Fennekin's vigil. The sight of her slumped body is more than she can take. Leopardpaw fusses with Fennekin's fur, hiding the evidence of what killed her. Rest in peace, Fennekin. So, let's look at the new babies. Hi. I will say these definitely look more like, they would be related to, Hazy Flick, just at a glance. And let's take a look at the bio parent in-game. Hello, Vol. So, you were a girl. So, I'm just gonna pretend, I don't know. I'm going to assume these are Biohazy's kits. Frigid Kit snuggles up to the belly of Crowfreckle. You are an attention seeker, a little girl. Could be a Polly. Green Kit snuggles up to the belly of Crowfreckle. Bullying. Burnett Kit snuggles up to the belly of Crowfreckle. They're all snuggling up to Crowfreckle, but I do believe these are biologically Hazy Flick just based on the colors. Could be Hazy Crom Swan. Yeah, I can talk, I swear. Halloween is surprised when another cat asks him for a story. Please be Polly, that would also make so much more sense why Bubbling is lashing out at Sneeze. Yeah, that would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. Spirejoy is enjoying the warmth of sun in the camp clearing. Shard Ember is grateful she has lived so long. I'm grateful you have lived so long. Catrick is eavesdropping on Makwa. Makwa is happy she can pass her knowledge in a new way. NASCAR goes around camp, policing everyone's posture. Sadie Curl saw a two-legged kit playing with a dog. Sitpaw clung so desperately to Fennekin's body that he had to be dragged away. I'm so sad. Oleanderpaw spent a long time grooming Fennekin's fur for their vigil. Aw, Hazy Bird. That's cute. Wheatpaw tries to do too much at once and defeatedly asks Aries Rush for help. Leopardpaw tries to do too much at once and asks Hazy Flick for help. Shimmerpaw worries that Icy Pelt is overworking herself. I think she is, Shimmerpaw. I think you are very, very wise for your age, even if you are vengeful. Fuzzy Paw is glad it's not so hot out anymore. Sneeze Tuft is asking Tall Shadow an important question. You are strict, an unusually strong fighter. Congratulations. If it's a Polly, they are probably swans biologically. I could see that if it's just full on a Polly. Weevil Chomp can't keep up with Lilac Stripe. Large Silk is feeling nervous. Tall Shadow stares up at the stars wonderingly. Micah Bird wants to go on patrol with Sneezepaw. Lilac Stripe has the apprentices very engaged in a very tall tale. Grey Root wonders how Catrick is doing. Polly probably runs in Beetle Bite slime, so I wouldn't be surprised. Falashade knows rules are only one thing separating them from rogues and loners. Glint Shell wonders how Green Kid is doing. Green Kid is a literal baby. First litter is Crow Swan, second litter could be Hazy Swan, we'll see. Kinda leaning towards it. Sparrow Ice wishes she had wings so she could catch birds easier. I will say just straight up cross-clan relationships are a bit more, looked down upon in this situation if one of them doesn't just straight up leave clan, so I can see why Bubbling Mark is extra upset. Oh yeah, we can look at what Sneeze thinks about Bubbling, since we know Bubbling doesn't like Sneeze. Let's see, Bubbling. Actually, just gonna glance. Aw, really likes Hazy and Weevil and Crowfreckle and Fawnfoot. Oh, you just straight up got the name. Oops. Did I just skip by bubbling? No. Doesn't like Greyroot. Bubbling Mark has a bit of dislike. Yeah, just Bubbling Mark daydreaming about Sneeze Paw is the only thing. Who were we at? I think we were at Sparrow, so going to Crowfreckle. Eavesdropping on Micah Bird. Piper Arch wants the train. Rain Mask catches extra prey for Leaf Bear. Hazy Flick had a nice chat with a kitty pet. Bubbling Mark wonders if Fuzzy Paw has ever struggled with feelings of inadequacy. Bluff Streak is humming a tune he heard near Two-Leg Place. Yeah, welcome back, Rain Mask. I forgot Rain Mask was missing. I would have been actually using the leader's den to try to look for her if I remembered. I'm gonna hydrate before I dehydrate. And Aries Rush, not looking forward to the sparse hunting in Leaf Bear. Ashleaf offers a helping paw even after a night of bad sleep. You are still grieving though, so you cannot help with bubbling and sneeze. Speaking of the leaders then, can we go insult someone? Sure. 1 second. Tin Willow saw a kitty pet sitting next to a dog. Or try and compliment Galaxy. Goose Lotus is making new nests. Minnie mixes up herbs. Icy Pelt is busy sharpening her claws to look stronger. And Thunderstar catches extra prey for Leaf Bear. So let's go insult Viper, I guess. Double checking. So we still got Spore Fern out there. These are the cats we have. I can check if Goose Lotus has any crushes. Just a quick glance. Crush on Icy Pelt. And Minnie. And that might be it. Yep. Icy Pelt and Minnie. And let's check on Yellow Paw, because I saw someone mention that. Listening intently to other StarClan cats' stories. Send Icy and Goose out together? Okay. Hello. Let's send you out. With you. Wheat Paw is going to be a third wheel. With leaf fall washing over the world in tones of red and brown, Goose Lotus feels the need to gather as many elder leaves as possible before the season turns and the clans must survive. A particular tree in the sheltered dip along the stream they want to check today. Elder leaves being used to soothe sprains, elder leaves having to be gathered in a way that risks sprains. Truly one of StarClan's ironies. They share the little joke with the patrol and the cats murp with amusement. But it does also remind everyone to be careful as they strip leaves from the tree. Juniper and elder leaves were gathered. Bubbling Mark, Aries Rush, and Crowfreckle can go out. I guess we'll see if anything happens with Bubbling Mark and Crowfreckle. Aries suggests they practice 2-on-1 fighting. Aries Rush waggles her haunches and dares Crowfreckle and Bubbling Mark to come at her. The three cats tussle until Crowfreckle distracts Aries Rush with a sheave strike to her ear, and Bubbling Mark pins her down. They congratulate each other as they head back to camp. Well, it seems like they're getting along at least. Tall Shadow, Weevil Chomp, and Shimmerpaw, along with Rain Mask. Welcome back, Rain Mask. Viper Clan apprentice waiting at the border, begging to join. I do not remember who we had as apprentices. Does anyone remember? Because I do not. But this is interesting in the middle of war. I'm gonna hydrate while we wait on that. And I'm actually gonna take a bathroom break. Hydrate before you dehydrate. I'm gonna take a bathroom break when I come back. If anyone remembers who is an apprentice at this moon, let me know and we can decide what we want to do. Be right back, guys. No apprentices. Aw. No drama. Okay. I'm just gonna not proceed then. That would have been interesting though. Bluff Street. Sorry. Bluff Streak, Hazy Flick, Thunderstar, and Large Sulk can go out. Flacking sound the other side of a boulder. After initial confusion, the patrol realizes it's courting season for the goats. And we're gonna watch them. Quite the spectacle indeed. The patrol watches in awe from the top of the boulder as the two bucks viciously butt heads. Turns into a fun game with the patrol as they playfully argue over which buck they expect to win. Also, yeah, I think Goose Lotus does have a type 2 golden she-cats. Piper Arch, Sneeze Tough, Glint Shell, and Fallow Shade can go out. Ghost Stories. A branch snaps and the whole patrol runs back to camp. An argument breaks out over what caused the noise. Good job, guys. Any audio issues? I'm hearing audio issues for someone. Okay, most people are saying it sounds fine, so maybe refresh the stream. And Minnie can go out with Tin Willow. Nice spot to send themselves. Sunlight feels great and the cats have a wonderful discussion. Successful discussion, talking about what came up the last half-moon meetings. And whether it'll affect MossClan. Rosemary was gathered. So yeah, let's save. And let's go time skip. I see births and deaths. Hope has finally begun to unite the clanmates of MossClan and ViperClan, fostering a shared vision of peace. Meanwhile, during the gathering, Thunderstar has a lot to say about ViperClan's recent patrols near MossClan borders, and none of it is good. Hazy Flick has white cough, not good. You have kits right now. Ashleep tells herself that the feelings no longer consume her and needs to learn to deal with it. Yay, our mediator is no longer grieving. Sparrow Ice has recovered from white cough. Glint Shell has gotten white cough. Lilac Stripe can't run as long or as quickly as before, but she's glad that her leg has healed. Yeah, we're going until Moon 288. Micah Bird wakes up, no longer grieving. Fuzzy Paw also no longer grieving. Catrick's joints feel better. Thunderstar babies! Thunderstar babies! Thunderstar! Thunderspire kits! I was wanting those. 2 babies. We'll have to check them out later. Leopard Paw will always feel his grief, but time has softened it. Oleander's wound is no longer infected, and Soot Paw has recovered from green cough. I want to see the babies. We're back at free pages. Oh, they're gray. A little bossy boy. Yeah, Shard Ember is alive and could have surrogated. Which also would explain, a Torty. Why they're on the gray spectrum. A little attention-seeking girl. We already have a gray root right now. Don't we? Unless they died. Yeah, we have a gray root. We can rename Gray Kit. Aw, but Gray Kit's eyes are gray. I'm gonna check, I'm gonna check what the full name is and see if I like it too much. I could see maybe it changing if we want to rename it because of Grey Root. So, leave suggestions. Dusk Kit, Mist Kit, Fog Kit, Dusk Kit. They're gray. Oh yeah, I now I'm realizing why you're all saying Dusk Kit, because we have a Dawn Kit. Let's see. I will make a poll. So let's see. Dusk. We do Hail after Thunder and Char's sister. Let's see. I'll go with these 4. There we go. And we will come back to them. For now. Frigid Kit is playing with a stick. Sunlit Ice Eyes. Attention Seeker, Lover of Stories. Green Kit is playing Moss Ball by herself. Bullying, Careful Listener. Pale Green Eyes. And Burnett Kit wants to follow the Medicine Cat everywhere. Yeah, I'm thinking that these kits got a lot from Hazy Flick's side. Halloween is surprised with another cat asking for a story. Spirejoy is giving some advice to Shard Ember. Interesting! I think it's very accurate to say I think Shard Ember was the surrogate. Oh, and Shard Ember is cowering in her nest during a particularly rough storm. Probably not the best, best idea. Cat Rick is craving the tasteless rabbit. Makwa is wondering if the clouds are as soft as they look. They're not. NASCAR is glad it's not hot out anymore. Sadie Curl hopes his legacy will continue on after his death. My dog is barking upstairs. Sootpaw is not looking forward to the sparse hunting in Leaf Bear. Oleanderpaw hopes to have an easy training session. Wheatpaw wonders if it's possible to die from a ford in his paw. You'll be fine. Though I understand why you're stressed about death. Leopard Paw is asking Sparrow Eyes questions about Warrior Life. Shimmerpaw catches extra prey for Leaf Bear. Fuzzy Paw fell into a nearby creek and is still feeling damp. Fuzzy Paw is an apprentice at 17 moons old. Sneeze Tuft helps out around camp in between his duties. Weevil Chomp is thinking about how awful kitty pet food must taste. Larch Silk is crushing leaves under her paws. Tall Shadow's debating a conflicting belief with a clanmate. Micah Bird wants to be chosen as the new deputy. Well, you're pretty young for that and you need an apprentice. Lilac Stripe is craving the taste of fish. Grey Root is crushing leaves under his paws. I will give bubbling therapy when we get to the mediator. Fallow Shade has been tough on himself recently. Glint Shell is taking a nap in Tin Willow's nest. Cute. Sparrow Ice wants to critique Aries Rush's fighting techniques. Crow Freckle tries to set a good example for younger cats. Piper Arch got startled by a squirrel. Also, yeah, that poll definitely spoke. It's gonna be dusk. Rain Mask is picking the birds from her pelt. Hazy Flick is not looking forward to the sparse hunting in Leaf Bear. Bubbling Mark is telling Shard Ember a story. Bluff Streak is having a nice conversation at the Cat's Garden camp. Aries Rush is feeling restless. Ashleap had a nice chat with a cat from their clan at the border. Tin Willow grumbles when a warrior asks for herbs for a simple bellyache. Goose Lotus is looking for herbs. Minnie saw a kitty pet with the fluffiest fur imaginable. Icy Pelt cowers in her nest during a particularly rough storm. Also cowering, I see. And Thunderstar doesn't want to go on patrol with Leopard Paw. So yeah, let's go make that Dusk Kit. Bubbling Mark was from this clan and then moved over to Galaxy Clan and then moved back here. And yeah, let's mediate. Let's try to fix this. Because Bubbling is being a little stinky. So, okay. It went down a little bit, guys. Yeah, who was Ashleap talking to, actually? But, yeah, patrol time. Sparrow Ice, Leopard Paw, and Bubbling Mark. Kitty Pet, I'm sorry, we're really full. Weevil Chomp, Piper Arch, Aries Rush, and Soot Paw. While helping gathering herbs, Soot Paw stumbles upon a bush of red berries. Please don't. I'm sad. Whatever. Identifying them as a medicine cat problem. Soot Paw plucks the berries, surprised at the pleasant taste, and swallows a few. He collapses on the way back to camp, and there's nothing any cat can do for him. Soot Paw. O7s. Is begging StarClan to send him back. His warrior name would have been Soottail, and we'll let him keep it. He's 10 moons old. O7s. That's sad. No, I forgot if you click back to patrols, there'll be StarClan cats. I'm sad. Rain Mask can go with Shimmer Paw. I think Bubbling was on the kitty pet patrol, and that might have been Chocolate Chip. Focus on how to leap up a rocky cliff. Shimmer Paw listens carefully as Rain Mask explains how to find paw holds and take advantage of the cliff's craggy surface. Fallow Shade, Sneeze Tuft, and Thunderstar. Loner offering healing skills. Go to other clans. We have too many cats right now. Fuzzy Paw can go with Bluff Streak. Fuzzy Paw, you gonna get your name? Almost dawn when the deputy rouses Fuzzy Paw for her assessment. She is meant to find Bluff Streak posing as an enemy. Please don't die, because we've had that happen. Okay, Fuzzy Paw has waited for this for moons. She disguises her scent and carefully works her way for the territory, checking strategic hiding places. Before long, she pinpoints Bluff Streak's hiding spot and sneaks behind the warrior. Without hesitation, Fuzzy Paw pounces on Bluffstreak and pins him to the ground, a paw on his throat. So I'm assuming that was Fuzzy Paw's final assessment. Oh, ad jump scare. Sorry for no warning. I'm gonna hydrate. Fuzzy Paw is fine. Yeah, I'll try to figure out how I was able to actually see it on OBS before I, before I, like, how I did it before so I can warn you guys better. Wheat Paw can go with Icy Pelt. Large Dog. I'm scared. Okay, Patrol shadows the dog, sending a message back to warn camp. Exhausting and stressful day, but by the time night falls, they've confirmed the dog is leaving the local area. Good job. Crow Freckle, Micah Bird, and Lilac Stripe can go out. Old Badger set. Lilac Stripe decides there has to be a smarter way of figuring out if the badger has moved in. She leads the patrol to search the slope around the set until they find some badger poo. Large Silk and Tall Shadow. Viper Clan Patrol renewing their scent marks. I'm just gonna patrol and hope that we don't worsen. Once the patrol cross paths, Tall Shadow is quick to break the awkward atmosphere with friendly greeting and easy conversation. He remembers some of the news that Viper Clan shared at the recent gathering and brings it up. And Tin Willow can go out with Minnie. Dwindling supply of herbs. Decide to make a game out of who can hunt the most herbs. They reunite when the sun is going down, walking into camp, purring and playfully shoving each other. Adorable. Goose Lotus. As they head out to gather cobwebs, Goose Lotus thinks about the dream they had. It definitely distracts them from the hunt for cobwebs, and Goose Lotus uses the time by themselves to put their thoughts in order. The sign from their ancestors will need acting upon, and they return to camp to assemble the leader and deputy. Interesting. Very interesting. Also, I just remembered that I need to do something. No more babies. Don't have more. You already have babies, do not get more. That is very interesting. I'm gonna roll if Icy Pelt wants to step down, actually. Heads for stepping down. She is not stepping down. Could be that same omen from Thunderstar. Oh yeah, Thunderstar too. No more babies. I have it in the code, not prevent fading, prevent kids. Fading isn't on. I have it in the code that biological litters will have to wait 12 moons, but with the gay cats, they kind of just adopt. So, I can't really change that in the code. But, yeah. 4 more moons, guys. Let's try to get through this. Time skip. Okay, Viper Clan and MossClan war ended. I see births and deaths, I'm scared. Hazy Flick's white cough is gone. Thunderstar has been following the progress of Fuzzy Paw for moons. Finally time for her to get her warrior name. She is granted the name Fuzzythorn in honor of her resolve. Shard Ember has a running nose. Oleander Paw has healed from his bite wound. And then was calmly talking to a loner. Oh, Poe. Wait a minute. That's... Oh. Oh. That is... That paints a picture. That's Oleander's Paw bio-parent. And Soottail just died. That does paint a picture. Oleander Paw was trying to fluff up his nest when he discovered that he was the victim of a prank. Frigid Kit has gotten green cough. That is not good at all. Dust Kit has kitten cough. Please don't continue the trend where we were renaming kits like last year, and every time we renamed someone, they died. Soottail is in StarClan. Do we want to try to invite Poe? Just see if it works or not. I know we're really full right now, but I think Oleander could really help with that. That could really help Oleander, I mean. Thunderstar helps out Camp between his duties. Icy Pelt is feeling peckish. Minnie is wondering how the cats she helped in the past are doing. Goose Lotus is daydreaming about how there is so much to see in the world. Tin Willow almost got lost near some two-leg nests. 1 second. Had to blow my nose. Ashleep saw a yappy little dog today. Hey, Ashleep, can you do this more, please? Just, get that down a little bit. No, it didn't really go down. It's okay, you're doing your best. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just getting over being sick. Aries Rush saw a two-leg petting a loner. Bluff Streak wonders if his two legs miss him. Bubbling Mark wants to compliment Bluff Streak's fighting techniques. Hazy Flick daydreams about being a warrior in Leopard Clan. You might hear my dog scratching herself under the desk, which is like hitting the desk. Rainmask shares the best hunting spots with the other warriors. Piper Arch schemes intensely. What are you scheming exactly? Out of curiosity. And is it anything bad? Do you hate anyone? You have a crush on Greyroot. You don't seem to hate anyone. So, I don't think it's anything bad. Crowfreckle has the apprentices very engaged in a very tall tale. Sparrow Ice guards camp. Glint Shell is grateful for time spent with Clay Shriek. Fallowshade saw a yappy little dog. Greyroot is feeling sassy. Lilac Stripe envies the deputy position. Interesting. Micah Bird can't stand this cold. Tall Shadows wonder if kitty pet life is really so bad. Large Silk is appalled at a clanmate for blatantly lying. Fuzzy Thorn is angrily clawing up the ground, lost deep in thought. You are vengeful, an eloquent speaker, and a good swimmer. 18 moons old is when you got your warrior name. That is a little concerning. Weevil Chomp is telling Sadie Curl a story. Sneeze Tuff will not allow himself to rest. Shimmerpaw practices her newest battle moves. Leopard Paw can't find Micah Bird anywhere. Wheat Paw practices his hunting on a smooth rock he found. Oleander Paw prays that Soottail is safe in StarClan. No! Yeah, it might just be angsty because it took so long to get her name. Sadie Curl wants to get to know Rainmask better. NASCAR is careful not to stand under the branches with snow on them. Mockwell can't wait to take a nap. Catrick is complaining about her aching joints. I can talk, I swear. Shard Ember is sharing tongues with Dawn Kit. Cute. This is really pointing towards Shard Ember surrogated. Spirejoy is assisting with camp cleanup. Halloween went on a long moonlit stroll the other night. Burnett Kit is feeling restless. Green Kit is stretching out. And Frigid Kit is whining about having caught frostbite despite having just stepped outside, but you do have green cough, which is very concerning. Yeah, she could also just be being their aunt. Dawn Kit wants to guard the nursery. Dawn Kit, your torty patch made me think you were injured for a second. And I was going to be like, how do you already have a scar? And Dust Kit, ooh, pretty. Dust Kit has kitten cough. So that's not good. Aw, Dust Kit is so cute. Please don't die. And, patrol time. Let's do a big patrol. So, Larch Silk, Oleander Paw, Icy Pelt, Wheat Paw, Crow Freckle, and Sparrow Ice. Large Hair. We narrowly miss it. With 6 cats. Leopard Paw and Bubbling Mark. For the drama, let me add Sneeze. See what happens. Gathers some of her clanmates huddled together for warmth and offers a tale to take everyone's mind off the storm raging outside camp. Once long ago, cats roamed without a clan. Fending for themselves, Leaf Bear picked off the elderly, weak, and unlucky one by one, eating away at them. But one cat opened the warmth of their heart to shelter others into their nest. Pelts sharing heat, many paws making light work. This became the first leader, and those cats the first clan. Interesting. Tall Shadow, Thunderstar, and Hazy Flick. Good chance to practice new fighting techniques. Everyone has a nice practice session. Weevil Chomp, Fuzzy Thorn, and Lilac Stripe. A bird that's occupied scratching at the ground. They catch the bird. Congratulations. Fallow Shade, Rain Mask, and Shimmer Paw. And Piper Arch can join. What is with this loner that keeps offering healing skills? We do not have room. We have free medicine cats and we have too many cats. It's fine. Find another clan. We've run into that loner like 3 or 4 times in one stream. Bluff Streak, Aries Rush, Micah Bird. 2 kits from Viper Clan. I can't remember if we have kits at this point, but we'll proceed. Bluff Streak decides to bring Micah Bird with him to Viper Clan and orders the others back to camp. And as they approach Viper Clan, they are immediately recognized by the leader, who recognizes Bluff Streak, knowing him to be kind and caring. Thanks both of them sincerely. I can't remember if the Freckle kits were existing at this point. But that's nice. I got 5 kits. Someone let me join. Goose Lotus and Minnie. Minnie tells Goose Lotus about the dream she had. Goose Lotus and Minnie have an in-depth conversation about Minnie's vision as they walk. Goose Lotus listens to Minnie's dreams about the distant wails of grief, but this time a strange acidic scent and an unseen fire's heat. Reassures Minnie, but inwardly was left worried about what it could mean. Guys! What is going on? Oh, Pigeon Milk and Sand existed? And Rindle Kit? Omens are not good. Tinwilla Eyes and Herb Stores should still be able to dig up burdock. Pop has been really frozen trying to dig up burdock in the cold, but he manages it. Okay. Gonna save and gonna time skip. We're almost at the end. We're ending at 288. Icy Births and Deaths. When MossClan finds Poe, she looks wary of so many sleek, muscled cats surrounding her. Still, Poe listens carefully as MossClan explains that all this strength could help protect her. She would no longer be alone in the world. Poe tentatively agrees. So we did get Poe. Oleander has their bio mom back. Glintshell's White Cough is gone. I don't really want to check out StarClan too much because I kind of want to get through the stream so I can end soon. Makwa has White Cough. Shimmerpaw was seen in a very serious conversation with a kitty pet. We have encountered Photon again. So, what's up with Photon? Hunting for a gift for her housefolk. Funny. Wheatpaw was named. Named Wheatheart, honored for his logic. Oleander's small cut is no longer bothering him. Oh, the rogue model has died recently. And Burnett Kit tripped and only bruised his pride. So rest in peace to the random rogue we knew. So, bye. We saw you like once. And let's check out the clan. Thunderstar is sharing tongues with Glintshell. Icepel is on a walk out in the territory. Today is just not Minnie's day. Gooselettuce can't wait for New Leaf. Tinwell grumbles when a warrior asks for herbs for a simple bellyache. Ashleaf had to fix an argument between the elders again. So specifically the elders this moon. I'm gonna just check on the elders and see if anyone specifically hates each other. With specifically the elders. Sadie doesn't really like Thunderstar, so there's that. NASCAR dislikes Halloween. I think I'm just, so I don't waste more time, I think I'm just gonna do Sadie and Thunder. Let's just fix this. And mediate. There we go. Aries Rush tries to set a good example for younger caps. Bluffstreak wonders if he would be better as a mediator instead. We already have a mediator, so I'm not going to roll on that, but this is what I mean when I say this prompt kind of pops up a lot. Bubbling Mark thinks Icybell is doing an alright job as deputy. Not great, just alright. Hazy Flick wants to critique Sneeze Tuft's fighting techniques. Be nice to Sneeze Tuft. Sneeze Tuft is not having a good time in this clan. Rainmask can't stand this cold. Piper Arch tries to set a good example. Crowfreckle teases Green Kit endlessly. Be nice to the baby. Your own baby, I believe. Sparrow Eye saw Two-Leg petting a loner. Glintshell helps out around camp in between her duties. I can check out Bubbling for feelings. Bubbling has a crush on Rainmask. That's a thing now. Oh! That is a little... I'm gonna read that as now she can't imagine any other cat. Cause that's a little, you know, Midnight Lilac and Oriole Chirp existed. Still doesn't like Sneeze Tuft. Doesn't like Sparrow Eyes. Has a little bit of dislike for Weevil Chomp. Let's see. She likes Hazy Flick at least. And, yeah, that's about it. Glintshell helping around camp. Fallowshade is conducting a rather rigorous training session. Greyroot wishes he could have a little bit of peace. Lilac Stripe wants to drive off a fox all by himself. Poe is helping reinforce the walls of the Elder's Den. Welcome to clan. Do you even have a relationship? Okay, you do. Micah Bird doesn't understand why other cats make rules that he has to follow. Tall Shadow is having a hard day. Large Selka daydreams about being a warrior in Lion Clan. Fuzzy Fawn slipped on some ice. Weevil Chomp wonders what NASCAR is up to. Sneeze Tuff is finding Hazy Flick annoying. Well, Hazy Flick was also, like critiquing your fighting skills, so it seems like Sneeze Tuff and his mom aren't getting along right now. Like, they like each other, but it seems like they're having a little spat today. We can look at Rain Mask to see if she returns it. Rain Mask likes Goose Lotus. And... nope, it's one-sided, guys. One-sided right now. Wheatheart, startled by a fluttering bird while out on patrol. You are nervous with Omen Sight. Shimmerpaw wants the train. Leopard Paw wishes he could learn from Caterpillar Echo. Aw. Oleander Paw wants to show his mentor that he is smart, skilled, and talented. Sadie Curl saw a kitty pet with no fur at all. The Sphinx strikes again. The Sphinx should not be outside in the snow. NASCAR gives the sternest lecture of any MossClan cat. Yeah, Weevil and Wheat have omen fangs. It must be a W name thing. Makwa is encountering daring expeditions for younger cats. Catrick takes the best piece of prey from the fresh kill pile. Shard Ember almost got lost near some two-leg nests. Spiderjoy is feeling rather chipper. Halloween is nowhere to be seen around camp. Last I checked, Goose likes Minnie and Icy Pelt. I'm not sure if they return Rain's feelings now. Burnett Kit tries to sneak out of camp. Don't do that. Green Kit wonders what Shimmerpaw is up to. Frigid Kit wants to guard the nursery. Still has green cough. Dawn Kit is whining about having caught frostbite despite having just stepped outside. And Dusk Kit is learning how to use his claws. And still has kitten cough. Really worried about the babies, guys. And, patrol time. Sphinx Cat in a parka. I'm gonna send out Rain with Shimmerpaw and then grab Bubbling and Leopard Paw and see if they do anything. Large rat. We catch it. Good job. And then Aries Rush, Icy Pelt, Hazy Flick, Fallow Shade, Sneeze Tuft, and Tall Shadow can all go out. We're going up until Moon 288, so we're close to the end. Hazy Flick starts telling the story of their ancestors. Fantastic idea, making the patrol fly by as cats chat and laugh with their clanmates. Good job. Micah Bird, Wheatheart, Fuzzy Fawn, and Lilac Stripe can go out. Fat Rabbit on the other side of the Galaxy Clan border. Proceed. Fuzzy Fawn pounces with no hesitation. She easily kills the rabbit before glancing up and coming face to face with a Galaxy Clan cat. After a short tussle, Fuzzy Fawn flees back over the border, limps her way home. I'm gonna make note of that. We attacked Fuzzy after she stole a rabbit. So, I mean, kind of justified. She did steal a rabbit, but probably not best to hurt her that badly. Piper Arch, Weevil Chomp, Crow Freckle. J Clan Patrol renewing their scent marks up ahead. You get closer. Quick nod of acknowledgement. The patrol refocus on their tasks. Mutual respect. Okay. I didn't want to antagonize because I didn't want to make another war. Yeah, stole a rabbit during Leaf Bear, no less. Glint Shell, Poe, Bluff Streak, Oleander Paw, and Lark Silk. Oleander goes out with Poe. That's cute. 2 kids from Viper Clan, again. Bluff Streak goes and brings them back. Thank you. The kits are escaping in Viper Clan, it seems. Thunderstar, Sparrow Ice. Old Badger set. Oh. A clatter of rocks. It's difficult to say who's more surprised, the cats or the badger. There's a confused rush of paws and flying furs. The patrol scatters and the beast charges for the set. Everyone gets home safe in the end, including the badger. But Sparrow Ice got a mangled leg. Minnie can go with Goose Lotus. Another dream, I see. Minnie and Goose Lotus have an in-depth conversation about Goose Lotus vision as they walk. Goose Lotus explains they remember near silent paw steps. By the time they head back to camp, they have a good idea what they should do with the information. What is with all the dreams? So many dreams. Hello, Tin Willow. Speaking of dreams, distracts them from the hunt. Puts his thoughts in order. This is not good. And let's time skip. Icy births and deaths. Tin Willow was the victim of a prank, fox stung. Now there's a sharp thorn embedded in his paw. Minnie was in a very serious conversation with Photon, the kitty pet. Lilac Stripe was helping reinforce the camp walls when she got a thorn stuck in her paw. Makwa's white cough is gone. Shard Ember no longer has a running nose. Shimmerpaw is named Shimmerblaze in honor of her zest. It doesn't seem fair. Lady Rip and Fennekin should be here with her. They promised they would. Shimmerblaze looks to the stars, her anger and frustration vanishing. It feels as though the stars are brighter, and she knows that. Even if they cannot be here in body, her parents are still there in spirit. Aw. Frigid Kit no longer has green cough. I'm scared for Dusk Kit. Guys, we're cursed. Every time we rename a kitten, they die recently. Like, I think that happened with, like, 2 other kits last year. Rest in peace, Dusk, and, this would have been their name. Dusk Echo. Sad. And, let's take a look at everyone. We're back down the 2 pages. Thunderstar's Morning Dusk Kit. Icyfelt is looking forward to the next gathering. I'm gonna roll if Thunderstar wants to retire now. Heads for retire. Nope, tails. Minnie is drying some herbs. Goose Lotus wonders how Fuzzy Thorn is doing. Tin Willow has better things to do than pull splinters out of paws. Ashley feels bad for a parent who can't seem to get along with their child. That is so sad. Sad. Very sad. Aries Rush bought Tin Willow a berry to identify. I think I saw the little ad thing pop up. Let me know if you guys get ads. Again, it's very hard to see with the setup I have. Yep, ads. I am going to hydrate before I dehydrate. Thank you for bearing with the ads if you get them. They help support me. And I'm going to keep going. Bubbling Mark wants to critique Poe's fighting techniques. Poe did just get here. Hazy Flick saw Two-Leg Kit playing for the kitty pet. Rain Mask guards camp. Piper Arch is hoping he finds an opportunity to slip back into his nest. Yeah, Ash is really pretty. Crowfreckle is surprisingly on task today. Sparrow Ice wants to be chosen as the new deputy. Glint Shell saw Two-Leg Kit playing with a dog. Fallowshade is sharing tongues with Lilac Stripe. Grey Root daydreams about being a warrior. Lilac Stripe is careful not to stand under branches of snow. Poe is feeling sassy. Micah Bird saw some kitty pets playing with colorful moss balls. Tall Shadow is asking Tin Willow an important question. Interesting. Does that have to do with Tin not wanting to do things like pull splinters out? Was that the important question? Larch Silk doesn't want to go on Dusk Patrol. Fuzzy Thorn is playing Moss Ball with Dawn Kit. Aw. Weevil Chomp wonders if Catrick misses her warrior days. Sneeze Tuft pounced on some movement under the snow like a fox. Shimmerblaze saw a big scary dog. Wheatheart can't stand the cold. Leopard Paw is wondering what the inside of a two-legged den looks like. Oleander Paw recently put a dead snake at the camp clearing to scare clanmates. That's not very nice. Sadie Curl had a nice chat with the cat from another clan at the border. Why were you at the border? NASCAR is asking Burnett Kit an important question. Makwa had a nightmare involving a two-leg trap. Catrick is upset Ashleep said that she was wrong during an argument. My dad was calling, so I'm going to have to call him back after stream. Shard Ember worries about losing Sparrow Ice too. Sad. Spirejoy sleeps next to Dusk Kit for the entire vigil one last time. Halloween is thinking about how too many cats die young. Burnett Kit hopes that he doesn't get as grumpy as Shard Ember when he's old. Green Kit is finding Piper Arch annoying. Frigid Kit is adamantly refusing to take her nap. Thank you for surviving. And Dawn Kit is pulling a prank on NASCAR. Well, at least Dawn Kit's not sad and grieving. And I'm gonna save. And let's go patrol. Bubbling Mark can go out with Leopard Paw. On the last rays of the sunset, the small hunting party heads out. Sometimes hunts just go bad. Today is just one of those times. Rain Mask can go out with Oleander Paw and Larch Silk. And Piper Arch and Glint Shell. Badger, making a den on J-Clan territory. I'm just gonna proceed, but J-Clan has it coming if Badgers get them next stream. As luck would have it, Raymask smells a J-Clan patrol approaching. She calls out the patrol and tells him about the Badger. Okay. People are saying antagonize. We don't. It's fine. Shimmer Blaze, Aries Rush, Sneeze Tuff, Hazy Flick, and Icy Pelt. Traipse of Paw Steps. I'm not gonna proceed. I don't want more cats. I'm sorry. Fallowshade, Lilac Stripe, Micah Bird, Tall Shadow, and Thunderstar. Bring back something for the fresh kill pile. Medium amount of prey was gotten. Tall Shadow really keeps the patrol on task. Not through authority or commands, but with a gentle voice and compassionate understanding. Aw. Weevil Chomp, Wheatheart, Crowfreckle, Poe, and Bluffstreak. 2 Galaxy Clan kits. Okay, we bring them back. Is Bluffstreak always the one bringing back the babies? I'm pretty sure at least the last one was Bluffstreak. They approach the little kids and convince them that they're going to give them the best badger ride ever. Cute. Minnie can go out with Tin Willow. Even though there should be plenty of herbs, they fail to find anything. Minnie blames Tin Willow for distracting her and they get into a huge argument. Don't be arguing, guys. Bluff is good with children. Goose Lotus. In the leaf bare snow, the chances of finding any usable daisies seem slim. It's miserable work scraping away Snowy Poffle by awful Snowy Poffle, but Goose Lotus manages to find a patch of wilted, soggy, but still green daisies to harvest leaves from. Good job. And we're going to be time skipping to our last moon. Icy births and deaths, please don't be a lot. Rainmask chased off Photon. Photon is just hanging out. Tin Willow's small cut is no longer bothering him. Crowfeckle didn't land right from a rock. Greyroot died. Greyroot died, guys. He's begging StarClan to send him back. 07s. Lilac Stripe small cut is no longer bothering her. Sneeze Tuff was bitten by a snake and miraculously survived. Leopard Paw tries to keep his head held high as he steps forward, given the name Leopard Stalk in honor of his hard work. It doesn't seem fair. Has the same thoughts of wanting Lady Rip and Fennekin there, but knowing they're watching. Poe has a running nose. Falashade avoids Greyroot's vigil. The sight of the slumped body is too much to take. Greyroot was so important to Lilac Stripe. How could the world be so cruel? Sad. So Sneeze lives. That's good. Thunderstar lets a clanmate cry on his shoulder. Aw. Icybelt hopes she'll make a decent leader someday. Minnie is recently caught humming to herself. Goose Lotus purposely plants herbs in hard-to-reach areas. Tin Willow is relieved Leaf Bear is finally over. Ashleep is watching cats come and go from camp. Aries Rush is making everyone laugh with a funny quip. Bluffstreak is grunting rudely at passerby. Bubbling Mark cowers in her nest during a particularly rough storm. Hazy Flick purrs as a cool breeze hits her. Rain Mask volunteered to stand guard. Piper Arch enjoys the warmth of New Leaf. Crowfeckle is lightening the mood with shenanigans. Sparrow Ice is looking forward to finding more prey as the snow melts. Glint Shell is wondering what living with two legs must be like. Fellowshade is giving some advice to Sneeze Tuft. Lilac Stripe is eavesdropping on Sneeze Tuft. Poe is fetching Bluffstreak for another cat who is looking for him. Micah Bird is exhausted. Tall Shadow is wondering what living with two legs must be like. Larch Silk purrs as a cool breeze hits her. Fuzzy Thorn is in the medicine den. Weevil Chomp went out to hunt by herself. Sneeze Tuff is grooming himself, making sure every whisker is in place. I'm gonna bring this up now. So, on this moon, in Galaxy Clan, on the very last moon of the year, we had another apprentice that wanted to join us. I know Sneeze Tuft is not an apprentice, but can we say that Sneeze Tuft was that cat, and that he actually got got bit by the snake while he was going to go join Galaxy Clan? I will say it was a boy cat that joined, and now Sneeze Tuft is the only boy that is older than a kit age. So, goodbye, Sneeze. You're gonna be in Galaxy Clan now. And I am sad that Weevil is alone now, but it seems like she's at least doing okay here. And she does have younger siblings now. And Hazy and Crow. Snatched. Shimmerblaze ate a mouse while out on patrol. I could send Weevil on a solo and see what happens. Are you Weevil? No, you're Poe. There's Weevil. Let's see. Please be something not. Okay. Squirrel. Stalks forward and gets the squirrel. Good job. And Shimmerblaze ate a mouse. Leopard Stalk is looking forward to finding more prey. Gloomy, fantastic healer. Wheatheart is craving the taste of bird. Oleander Paw feels worn out from training. Sadie Curl soaking in the new leaf warmth. NASCAR is having a nice conversation with the Cat's Garden Camp. Makwa is playing a prank on Bubbling Mark. Catwick spends all day in her nest. Shard Ember thinks about how times have changed for the better since she was young. I hear Cujo barking. My mom might be home. Spiderjoy is thinking about a strange two-legged object he saw. Halloween is feeling gloomy. Burnett Kit is soaking in the new leaf warmth. Green Kit is watching Shimmerblaze work. Frigid Kit is showing everyone a bug she caught. Dawn Kit is dozing off. And let's go patrols. I'm gonna do some big patrols so I can end stream. Thunderstar, Glintshell, Larch Silk, Oleander Paw, Piper Arch, and Wheatheart. Large Dog. Glintshell tries to protect her clanmates, but it gets in the way of the attack. Without anyone committed to driving the dog off, the patrol has to fall back, but they do so in good order. Micah Bird, Icy Pelt, Hazy Flick, Rain Mask, Leopard Stalk, and Bluff Streak. Not quite sure about the next stream. I will try for tomorrow, not sure. Hello, Galaxy Clan. We get closer to each other, we share a quick nod of acknowledgement. The patrol refocus on their tasks without stopping for a conversation. Okay, seems like we're not too upset about Sneeze leaving. Tall Shadow, Aries Rush, Poe, Shimmerblaze, and Bubbling Mark. And looks like it's a good day for hunting. Hunting is easy, the company is good. The spring is just as present in their steps as the patrol heads back to camp. Minnie can go Goose Lotus. Are you guys gonna have another vision? Okay, no. We make a game of who can hunt the most herbs. And we get Wild Garlic and Bethany. And Tin Willow. Plants stretch outwards, racing to take advantage of the new leaf sun. And while they haven't yet grown their flowers, the Bethany has no shortage of leaves for Tin Willow to harvest. Good job. And yeah, that is MossClan as of now. We have babies. We have many babies. And both Fawnpaw and Sneeze Tuft have gone to Galaxy Clan. Also, I will say I do run into a bunch of the, like, so-and-so's apprentice wants to join clan. I just usually ignore them. But we ran into two of them in this year, and I knew the Swan kits existed, so I just clicked proceed. But yeah, the only new art we should be getting is that Ashleep is here as a mediator. And yeah, you guys already saw that Fawnfoot's name is Fawnfoot. Fawnfoot will keep the name. But, yeah. So that's the year. And I'm gonna end stream because I just realized that it is like an hour late to feed everyone. So no wonder my cat is like glaring at me in the corner. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace.